Okay. Can you believe Steph can go like this? Right here. And hit a shot from right here. That's amazing. Okay. So if you have questions, go ahead and ask some questions. Cool. I have to hold up the I have to hold the phone up. So let me know your questions. Already had a couple questions from Instagram. When's Klay coming back? Still don't know. January 3rd, or what was it called? The only possibilities, because the Warriors are on the road a lot in January, only possibilities are January 3rd. I don't know about that one. January 9th. Or January 18th. Because between the 11th and 16th, they are on the road. So January 3rd, 9th, or 18th. Not a lot. When's Jordan, Poole, and Wiggs coming back? Whenever they went into protocols, plus 10 days. That's generally the time frame right now. They might change that rule. They're looking into changing that rule right now with the NBPA and the NBA agreeing to something. So when will Damian Lee come back? Again, right now it seems like 10 days from yesterday. So just like Steph said, 6 of the top 9 guys are out. Yeah, what if they get 2 continuous negative tests? Then they come out of protocol, but I don't think we've seen that yet. And if it was a false positive, it probably would have been resolved in the first couple of days. So we can sort of guess, make an educated guess that indeed Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins have tested positive, unfortunately, for COVID. We can kind of make that educated guess given that it's been more than a few days where a false positive might have been rectified, as was the case with I think LeBron. So there was that. Did Curry dislocate his finger in practice? I don't think so. Did they mention something on the TV broadcast? Because I didn't see anything on that. Who's Iggy? Who's Iggy? I don't know Iggy. I don't know anybody that likes being called Iggy. I'm just playing with you. Andre does not like to be called Iggy, and he's always referred to his teammates, by his teammates, as Andre. So if you are a diehard Warriors fan, you should call him Andre. Will he play on Christmas? We don't know. Depends on if his knee stops swelling up. And you gotta wonder now that's 2 times that it has swelled up like that. Gotta worry a little bit. This could be a season-long thing. Could maybe not, but we'll see. You be at all the Warriors games. I mean, I try. Can't be at every single one sometime. So yeah, no Damian Lee, no Wiggs, no JP, probably for Christmas, unless something extraordinary happens. Where do the Warriors and Suns game take place? In Phoenix. JK's back okay. Yes, he played today, and you saw him in practice yesterday because you saw our video, right? So JK's fine. Steve said as much in the pregame. Now we have another Curry dislocate his fingers. Oh, I see. Well, nobody asked about it. I'm sure Steph would just say that it's bumps and bruises. More news from James Wiseman? We don't really have any news from James Wiseman. Haven't watched Flight React. Don't really have time. You think another C-Dub gets signed? I don't know. No idea. I'm gonna guess probably not, because they didn't really go after anybody when JP and Wiggs went down. It was only when Damian Lee went down that they went and got Quindary Weatherspoon, who I filmed his workout pregame, so go check that out. It's on the channel. What is this? Do you think having JP is actually a detriment to the squad? Can you interview DJ? I don't know. It's like everything's like DJ lately, and it's just, I just don't know if it's appropriate. You know, I don't know that. It's only in Queens, but I don't know that we want to heap on more cameras to DJ. You know, it might be too much. When is Klay Thompson coming back? Never, because there is no Klay Thompson. He's never coming back. It's an interesting way to spell Klay. Anyways. Oh God, here we go again. Warriors should start GP2 and trade Kuminga, Moody, and Wiseman for Zion. Why would you trade for a guy that can't even dress up for a game? Like, that's just stupid. Sorry, dude. Red pill, awful taste. That's awful. You might as well trade for Might as well trade for Zion right now is worth, you know, nothing because he can't even play. No words. Is there a chance that I can get a job in any Warriors organization? Just email your resume. Is it raining hard outside? I have no idea. I haven't been outside. Why doesn't Moody get more minutes? It's just because he's a rookie. It's not like he's out there doing all these veteran type things. So, you know, still trying to find his way. I mean, let me throw that right back at you. Doug, instead of asking me, why doesn't Moody get more minutes? How about if I ask you, why aren't you more patient with the rookies? Throw it right back at you. So that's kind of the theme of it. It reminds me of when I played rec league, and sometimes we would have like the nephew of a guy come and play on our team for a little bit. Like, oh, he's 19, but he's got a lot of potential, and but he's still 19. He's a teenager, come to play in the men's league where everyone's like 27 to 34, let's say. And, you know, he gets out there and he's just doesn't know really where to go, doesn't know when to shoot, doesn't know when to dribble, doesn't know when to pass. And Moody does that a little bit better than the average rookie, but he's still a rookie. So that's why, you know, it's a lot of things can go awry when a rookie steps out on the court. And that's why against a veteran team like Memphis, you got to be careful playing your rookies. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys because you watch the game and it's like, it's on TV, it's in this format, it's very video game like, but it really isn't like a video game. You can't really calculate youth and inexperience into a video game. So it's really different, and you guys have to really understand that. The best way maybe is just to go play in an adult rec league, and then every now and then someone's gonna bring some teenager to their game. So maybe play it for 2 or 3 years, playing an adult rec league game, and look out for guys who invite their friend's son or nephew that's really young comparatively, 17, 18, 19, and you'll see the difference. When you are traveling, do you watch movies on the flight? Funny. I actually, whenever I get on a plane, I automatically feel really sleepy, which I think is good. And then I just kind of automatically fall asleep on the plane. So I don't really watch movies, although sometimes I try to, but it's just really hard to stay awake for me. And some of the flights aren't long enough. So the ones that are really long, like from Boston, they're like in the morning, and it's so tiring, like 6.5, 7 hours, that I end up sleeping the whole time, which is good, I think. And so those are the ones where you could watch a movie, but then you can't because you're too tired. And then the ones where you're not as tired and it's only like 2 hours, like Phoenix, an hour and a half, that's not enough time to actually watch the movie. So, but when I got back from Boston, the next day I went and saw Spider-Man, and that was a very, very, very entertaining movie. You can't go wrong with Spider-Man, you know. It's just entertaining. Believable? No. Entertaining? Yes. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm into it, you know. Like, it's somewhat believable. Okay, how many years you've been in the Warriors organization? I don't work for the Warriors. I have my own channel here. Let's Go Warriors. So I don't get a paycheck. It's just YouTube revenue. So keep watching all my videos, please. Okay, yeah, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine from Japan. Steph almost has 3,000 threes. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, what time? It's almost midnight. I think we'll cut it at midnight. 11 minutes to go. Thanks for always going live after the games. Oh, you're welcome. Here, let's give you a view of everything. There. Don't have to work as hard here. I'll give you a better view there. Oh, cool. Hey, that's great. Makes the fan experience better. All right. I'll take you with me later. It would be cool to meet you at the Hawks game. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Senior Reggaeton. You can probably email me is the best way. Rich@LetsGoWarriors.com and say you're going to be at the game. And then be patient because it's hard for me to answer every single email. Oh, good question, AJ Morales. I'm going to try to do the live before the game in Phoenix in 2 days, which in 10 minutes will be tomorrow. Because I am going to fly back to San Francisco right after the game, so I won't have time after the game. In fact, I might even skip out on some of the interviews, but I'm hoping the Warriors themselves want to go home quickly, and I hope it's not overtime. So cool. Yeah. Do you know where Aisha was? Oh, she was right here. She was right here. I think she's on our YouTube channel and the post-game tunnel video. Pretty sure. Is it okay for a fan to watch them practice live? I can't go live that long, like 2 or 3 minutes, which I do if you look on our channel in the live section. I do go live from practice, but only 2 or 3 minutes because we're not allowed to go crazy on that stuff. Dylan Brooks talks so much crap. Yeah, no. Drop 46 on you, Dylan Brooks. I mean, the thing with Dylan Brooks is like you kind of, you know, you like that kind of guy on your team, but you hate him when he's not on your team. And you should have, I mean, he was very physical with Steph. And like, remember that one play where he was guarding Steph way the heck out there. Let's see if I can, like, let's see. He was guarding him way out here, right? With the end of my fingers. Remember? And then the rest of the team was playing 4-on-4. It was ridiculous. Dylan Brooks was guarding Steph at half court, and the rest of everybody else was playing 4-on-4. All right, cool. Thank you, Kobe Garcia. Very kind words. Appreciate it. Will Wiggins or Poole play on Christmas? Answered that earlier. You came on just now, obviously. I don't think so. I just, the way the protocols have gone, if I had to guess, I would say no. But then you never know. Maybe get a pleasant surprise. And maybe they test negative 2 times in a 48-hour window, or a 48 or 24-hour window. I forget. Yeah, AJ, actually, I'm pretty sure I gave some behind-the-scenes views on our on our channel somewhere. Pretty sure I did a Phoenix wrap-up thing, recap. So if you want to search on YouTube, Let's Go Warriors Phoenix, you might be able to find it. No guarantees though. Merry Christmas, everybody. Desmond Bain, the most underrated 3-and-D guy. You know, there are a lot of underrated 3-and-D guys. But yeah, he's one of them, and that just goes to show you like why 3-and-D guys are so important in this league. I'm gonna flip back to me real quick so I don't have to hold the phone for a little bit. The section where you're sitting looks like the family and friends. Well, it is for Aisha and Steph's family. Other than that, don't know. Well, Damian's family, Sadell. I think Draymond's family sits like over there, based on some Instagram posts that Hazel has made. So I don't know where everybody else sits, and I think this is just for the Currys, if I had to guess. Inbound pass. Oh, okay. So Steph sprained his finger, so maybe it's just one finger, and you tape both of them together. If you ever played basketball and sprained your fingers. Will the team travel tomorrow to Arizona? Yes. I believe later on, because they have the day off for Christmas Eve, and they will probably travel later on in the day. I don't know what time. There's actually a Twitter called, oh man, what's it called? I can never remember the name of the Twitter. Let's see. Pro teams, flights. Oh, is it? No. Let me look it up. Flights? Flight radar? It's not flight radar. Sports teams flights Twitter. Oh, sports aviation. So if you go to sports aviation, you can probably track the Warriors tomorrow once it shows up in their database. What was the next question? You live in my dream life. Yeah, but I do have to go to Phoenix tomorrow and spend Christmas Eve in a hotel that I paid for, that I got cheaper than usual. It's the Sheraton by the airport. I heard it's kind of a run-down Sheraton, but at least it's a Sheraton. And I got it for like, I just went ahead and spent a little more. I had a few extra Agoda credits because I actually booked the wrong day in Indiana, and I had to call Agoda, and they wouldn't refund me. They would only give me credit. So I had like a $60 credit. So I used that to this hotel. Anyways, it's Christmas Eve, so I decided to splurge a little bit. Had a good month on YouTube last month. Hold on. Hear that notification right there. Oh, cool. So Senor Reggaeton will be sitting by the Warriors tunnel. Good call, man. That's the best place to sit, honestly. And I hope you get an autograph from as many Warriors as possible, hopefully Steph. The only time Steph doesn't do autographs on the road. See, do you get this from any other any other post game, like nobody talks about this stuff. The only time I've ever seen Steph not sign was at MSG that night, but the reason why he didn't was because he had to go say hi to Ray Allen and Spike Lee and Reggie and everything, and that just taken forever. So by the time he got back to the tunnel, it was like too late. So that was not a good night to get the autograph, but you know, you can't have everything. They had their night. It was a historic night. And historic night, I like to say. An historic night, not a historic night. I think a lot of journalists get that wrong. Anyways, I digress on the grammar and nitpickiness. Steph should be autographing at Atlanta, if I had to guess, unless somebody showed up in Atlanta and took up all his time. Who would that be? Some rapper from Atlanta, let's say. I don't know. Can't remember rappers from Atlanta. James Wiseman. No idea. But he is starting to go full contact in practice, which is huge news, actually. That was in the pregame. I totally forgot about pregame because I was filming on the other side. Okay, so let me give you some tidbits that no other channel would ever tell you or any other post game. Right here, this is the Warriors bench. That is the opposing bench. When you start an NBA game, the opposing team's coach gets to choose which way to go first. So if they choose their own side over here in the first half, then in the second half, the Warriors will go that way, and the coach will be able to bark instructions to their defense, which oftentimes is what they want to do. Because just, you know, old school traditional basketball, you want to be able to have the ability to have your team on your court when they're on defense in the second half, so you can give them instructions easier. However, Greg Popovich was one of the first ones to flip it, and he would just flip it to screw you up a little bit. So instead of starting your team in front of your same bench, you started in front of the Warriors bench. So in the second half, you're going towards your own bench. In other words, the offense is in front of you, and you can't really yell as far to your defense. And so, why did I bring this up? Damn, I can't remember. We gotta look at the comment again. Oh shit. I forgot why I brought that up. Oh, I know. So then the Warriors were warming up over here. So I had to film from over there. And so that threw me off. Plus the game was at 7 instead of 7:30. That threw me off. So I missed Steve Kerr's pregame, in which he said Wiseman is doing full contact in practice coming up. We've come full circle on that. Show us views of Steph balcony. I mean, not much to show you here. He shoots it, somehow gets it over the backboard. And these two rows are for the Currys right here. Section 1 and 2. Well, there's section 2. You can see it 2 right there, right? So I don't know what section this is. Maybe it's section 1. Anyways, A6. You know, everything's numbered differently. Like A6, that makes no sense. It's section 3 though. So that's the 6th row up from down there, court side. Okay. How did these athletes block the outside noise? You should go on our website and read about how Klay blocks it out. But I don't think they block it out. They become one with it. It's not a distraction anymore. It's comfort. You hear the crowd so many times. You feed off of that, and it's exhilarating, honestly. Like the games at Phoenix and Philadelphia and New York and Boston were just, even Indiana, the pregame buzz, just all the fans around, and that's, man, Christmas. So the buzz around that, the intensity, the feeling of the fans, like a playoff game. That's when you can really feel the energy of the crowd, and you really feed off of it. It feels really good. It's like a concert. And so I don't really think athletes block the outside noise so much as they enjoy it and embrace it and become one with it. Klay certainly does. If you go to our website and read my Klay article from a couple articles ago, his trainer told me that. You can just read it for yourself. Is it allowed for you to stay there with no one there? Yeah. I got in, and I can leave whenever I want. Nick says, we got to get Draymond in the AllStar game. I don't think you have to worry about that. Why? Because outside of the voting for the starters, it's chosen by the coaches, and the coaches know who screws up their game plans, and that's Draymond. Whereas the fans might not really know that Draymond screws up all of the plays, all of the offensive plays. And but the coaches know that. I don't mean to take a shot at the fans. I just mean that the fans already have the right to pick the first 10 guys. But after that, it should be the coaches, I think, because they know best. And in that respect, Draymond will definitely get picked because the Warriors are going to be a top 4 team in the league, let alone top 4 in your own conference. So I think Draymond is a shoo-in. I will say that. So don't worry, Nick. Will Poole and Wiz be back for Christmas? Like I've been saying, I don't mind repeating myself because I know people are getting on here later. I just don't see it. Like, it would be somewhat of a miracle for JP and Wiggs to suddenly test negative. Now, there are going to be new protocols coming up. I think I read earlier today that they wanted to adopt something similar to the NFL. So if anybody knows off the top of their head what the rules are for the NFL, because I don't think it's 10 days of basically quarantine. So it must be something less than 10 days. And if the NBA is adopting those rules, then maybe JP has a chance to come back. Don't know yet. Have to take this day by day. But then we have to take a lot of things day by day, right? Like Klay's progress, day by day. Andre Iguodala, day by day. Wiseman, day by day. So just little morsels of information when they come, when they appear, those morsels of information, then we can make judgments on those morsels of information, but we don't really have any more information yet. Do you travel with the Warriors when they come here, when they went here to Asia like that? I did. I spent my own money. And just, you just save up and you go and you make the best out of it, and you hope that people watch your videos and you're able to offset those costs. So keep telling your friends about this channel and what makes us unique. Again, I keep preaching this. I want to make it like you feel like you're the 18th guy on the team, and like you're that guy right there on the bench with the team, and that means we root for guys. We try and bring positivity. As a fan, you're kind of like being Juan Toscano Anderson. You're kind of on the bench. You're kind of like being Gary Payton on the bench. How positive he is. Every Warrior on the bench, So you don't try and be negative Nancy or Debbie Downer, like how popular it is to go on Twitter and just complain. You don't complain. You don't say, oh, Steph needs to make more mid-range shots. It's like, no, you just root for the team. You just root for them. Like, you don't blame anybody. You don't doubt anybody. And you feel grateful to see a Warriors practice. You don't go, oh, Jordan Poole's got to make those in a game. Like, no, you don't have that attitude. That's the whole basis of this channel is that feel like you're part of the team, where you don't throw anybody under the bus. So you come with me to practice in Philadelphia, and I go live, and Jordan Poole's hitting a bunch of shots, or Steph is hitting a bunch of shots, and lately he hasn't been. You don't say something like, oh, he needs to make those shots tomorrow. Like, that means you doubt him, and I can't even believe people say that. Like, they doubt the GOAT. They doubt the greatest of all time. Like, you saw it today. He came back, man, 46 points. Like it was nothing. So what if he had a couple, subpar games in which he still scored 20-something, or, whatever it was, 19 points only, or, 6 for 20. I mean, that doesn't bother me one iota. Because he's Steph. And because we see him working hard every single day. All these guys working hard every single day, and I go live to practices to show you that. Like, that's what keeps me going. To share the joy that Steph brings to this whole thing. How he changed the game. He not only changed it with his range, but he also changed it with his joy. And he changed my life. So now I'm sharing all that as much as I can in whatever way that I can with you guys. So I don't know how we got on that tangent, but I always kind of end up that way. But yeah, that's part of the whole joy of it. Makes me want to go and follow this team. Like Catherine in the live chat, hopefully the rumors that the Warriors are playing a couple preseason games in Japan next September, well then that's when I go to Japan. Like that's, other than I wanted to go to the Olympics, and I was hoping that there would be a Warrior on the team. There would have been. It would have been Steve Kerr and Draymond, but couldn't go because of COVID. And then now maybe we hopefully can go next September, and I want to go just because, and I want to spend the money just because I have a lot of miles saved up, so that might be good to use finally. And I just, that whole energy will make me want to go and experience that, and then I share that with all of you guys. Like, Catherine, you're going to have to show us around town, Tokyo, and go live. Any good books to read on the mindset of athletes? I don't really read a whole lot of books. I'm gonna plug. Now it reminds me. I gotta do. God, God, I gotta get on this. I have so many of these books left over from Marcus Thompson from 4 or 5 years ago. Golden, the biography of Steph. That's a good one to get to know Steph. Phil Jackson, Sacred Hoops, is good to kind of get the zen of Phil Jackson. Oh, I have Michael Jordan's picture book. I don't even know how I got that one, but it's this like gigantic picture book, and it has a black and white photo of, or a very dark photo of his face on the cover. I can't remember the name of it, but that was awesome because like there was one, my favorite part of that book was when he said, you know, I'm like a lone wolf. Like I can go and, you know, just take down the whole team almost by myself. And not in so many words, but he was explaining the difference between him and Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is one of those guys that needs the pack to come along with him. So, yeah, that just shows you Michael Jordan was a rare breed, like a rare breed. Like, I'm definitely the Scottie Pippen type. Like, I go play ball. I used to. I don't play anymore because I have bad Achilles heels. Some of you already know this because I've said it before. Go play in the men's rec league. It's like, I'm coming with my posse. I wasn't the type of player that could, you know, just Michael Jordan the team, you know. That's just beyond anything. And I would say Steph is probably less like Jordan because Jordan was physically dominant. Like LeBron is probably more like Jordan because of the physicality that he can bring. All right. I think we'll be 6 days in quarantine. All right, cool, thanks. That's good to know. So we'll see if that new rule can get like ratified right away, and does that apply to Jordan Poole, and let's get him back. I don't know. He's still on the East Coast. Man, he's still on the East Coast. I don't want to say exactly where because I gave that information away to our paid subscribers on our website, and I want to, you know, make them feel special. But I told them, I said, yo, I sent him a DM. I said, man, I heard you're stuck in so-and-so place, right? Here, I'm gonna hide everything. And check this out. He replied with the exclamation points. I love JP, man. He actually answers us. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see what he said. Yeah, that was his response. I said, stay strong, bro. Gave him a flex emoji. I heard you're stuck in Boston for a bit. And he replied. You see? There's proof right here. Proof. Jordan Poole. And then he said, he gave me the exclamation points. Funny. He's such a funny guy. Like he's the perfect heir apparent to all this, you know, Steph Curry and stuff, you know. You can really see a future where Jordan Poole is one of the guys leading the next generation when Steph and Klay and Dre are, quite frankly, when they're done, who's going to be the face of this franchise? It'll be Jordan Poole, hopefully Kuminga, hopefully Wiseman. Honestly, that's a pretty solid three right there, guys. I mean, honestly, like, how many other franchises in the NBA can say that? Like, legitimately say that we could have, this guy, and this guy. I mean, there's not a whole lot of franchises. Like the Lakers can't because they're totally dependent on, LeBron's squad. I guess the Bucks can because Giannis is still young. I mean, I guess Charlotte Hornets have one guy. LaMelo's definitely the face of their franchise in the future. So we have that, and we have the now. That's why it's like, why are people upset with this team like ever? Like we got a really good setup here. All right, let's move on. Have you ever gotten an autograph? No, because I'm not really supposed to do that as media. No, that's more of a fan thing. And I personally am not, I don't value autographs that much. I just don't. I think it's just a signature. But of course, I'm closer to the team and like I see more of the human side, which I try to share with you guys. So they're just like almost ordinary people to me. It's like if I signed some, I mean, I did, which I was like, I gave my autograph to Catherine on here, which I was like, wow, that's such a cool feeling for me. So, I mean, it's just kind of cool. But media cannot get autographs. We're not allowed to do that. And photos probably okay, but it's just probably not a good look, let's say. Okay, how's Weatherspoon? Only thing I have is the pregame workout, and I made a few threes, but those were without any defense. Do we have enough cap room? I believe. I mean, he'd have to come back as a veteran minimum. That's the only cap space we have. Because we have Steph, we have Dre, we have Klay, we have Wiggins. All of those salaries do not leave anything left for anybody. Now, you do have a mid-level exception. So the reason why it has the word exception in it is because it's an exception. You can get a guy for $6 million rather than the minimum, which is around $2 million. So it's an exception to this usual salary cap rules. That's why they call these 10-day signings hardship exception. You'll see that word a lot. That means it doesn't count towards the salary cap. But it will count to the luxury tax. So there's not any room left over after you pay Steph's enormous contract, Klay's enormous contract, Wiggins' enormous contract, and quite frankly, Draymond's contract is pretty darn big too. So, but the fact that we can pay all those guys and keep those four guys on the team because of bird rights, because I guess maybe the short way of saying it is they wanted the Celtics to be able to keep Larry Bird a long time ago. So to be able to keep your own free agents because they have played on your team for 3 or more years in a row. So I don't think Gary has played those 3. Maybe there's a rule for 2 years in a row, early bird rights. I'm not sure. I don't want to claim any knowledge on that. All I know is how to add up all the salaries. And so with Gary Payton, he's just going to have to come back because he likes the team, honestly. And that no other team out there will overpay to get him. So I think he has a good chance of coming back to the Warriors because we gave him a chance. 5 other NBA teams did not. So we stand out against at least 5 other franchises. Will another team come in and just swoop in and pay him $6 million? I just don't think so. Like, that money is going towards those wingspan wings. And Gary is different, but I'm not sure that other teams would be able to fit him in the same way that we fit him into Kerr's system, which makes Steve Kerr's system rather unique, by the way. Okay. Oh, cool. Good recommendation on the Andre Iguodala 6-man book. Good for you. It's cool. Can I work with you? I mean, depends. I am looking for people to help splice and dice the interviews. So, short movie clips, if you are indeed an expert at short movie clips, email me, rich@letsgowarriors.com, and we'll see if we can give you a role somewhere where it's like today, you know, the pregame video, I wasn't able to get to it, and this and that. So that's where I need the help the most. All right, David Hernandez, you know what? I love that comment. I'm going to screenshot it. Yeah. Because that's what I love the game so much that I like to be inclusive and not intrusive. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Screenshotted that, although probably just get lost. I've got like, for every screenshot that I have, there's like 99 videos that haven't been deleted yet. Thank goodness I have iCloud 2 terabyte limit, but I'm pretty sure I'm 60% already on that, which means at my current rate, I will hit the limit by the end of the season. Yeah, GP2, what a game, man, wow. Yeah, so JP's stuck on the East Coast. And so is one other guy that hasn't been playing pregame soccer with a certain other guy. Dun, dun, dun. With all due respect to the paid subscribers for my website, it's only $5 a month, so I'm not going to just give away those answers, let them feel a little special there, knowing who's stuck in what East Coast city. Okay. Could Garrett Payton 2 be an all-star? Nah. Gotta be a starter to be eligible. I mean, to attract the attention of coaches. Yeah, gotta be a starter. Pretty sure about that. I mean, if Jordan Clarkson made an all-star team? I don't think so. So if Jordan Clarkson can't even make an all-star team, then I don't think Gary Payton will. And that's even way too high for Gary Payton. Although Gary is very important to our team, in my opinion, he's not as important as like Jordan Clarkson is to the Jazz, you know. No disrespect to GP. I mean, no cap. That guy is awesome. But Jordan Clarkson's impact to the Jazz is on another level. You know, we're talking 6-man of the year type stuff for that guy. Anyways, Lakers games. Oh yeah, I know, right? You guys should go check out the. I don't know where to find it. I only know that I posted it on the Discord, but it's on YouTube. Maybe you can search Iman Shumpert talking about Steph and Curry. So search those terms, and Klay and Draymond. There was a little clip from a podcast, and it was great because he just basically said that the rivalry with the Warriors, the Cavs had, they knew that whoever won those finals would define the next generation of the NBA. So it turned out to be like Steph Curry and, pace and space. The Cavs were like, dump it down low to LeBron, post-up fadeaway. He literally said that on the podcast. And that's why the Lakers game is a little bit tough to watch. Because that's LeBron's game, right? So it's kind of boring, but it's smash mouth. A lot of guys like that. A lot of guys have jumped on the LeBron bandwagon for the last 5 years. We're getting some of them to jump on the Steph bandwagon now, but it's always been LeBron's league for a long time. Have you ever played 2K? Actually, I stay away from video games like drugs. Also, I'm not that good at video games. Too many buttons, so just can't handle all that at once. I mean, I probably could be good at it, but it'd take me a while, and I just don't have the time to do it. So, where's Wiggins? I believe Wiggins is probably in the Bay, because he flew back from Toronto with all those guys, right? I think. Do you know if they're asymptomatic? Actually, I don't. I wonder if Steve Kerr said that. I don't know. But yeah, with age requirement, actually, yeah. Gotta be 18, I would say. Sorry if you're younger than that. Steph's ankle okay? Yes, he said it was okay in the post game, and you can read that on our website. I wrote it down. I took notes as he was talking. Let's continue this on the walk outside. Hopefully it's not raining, because if it's raining, then that foils that plan. Did the players leave the arena? I don't know, because we're not allowed downstairs to the facility, and therefore there may be some guys lifting weights or no. But I would say, it being midnight, they probably went home. Where am I gonna go now? I gotta go this way. No, I can go that way. Parked a little bit closer this time. Are there post-game snacks? No. Oh yeah, what am I gonna do? I saved the snack for myself, so I'll have a snack later. How's the weather? Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see very shortly what the weather's like. Hope it's not raining too hard. I should just look it up. I should just look it up on the website. Restaurants here expensive. Just go Jack in the Box. Yeah, I know. And this way, yeah, it is. Man, I gotta use the restroom, guys. Oh, cool. It's cloudy, so not that bad. Here, go use the restroom. You want to see the restrooms? I'll be the only reporter ever to take you in a restroom. Yeah, not very glorious here. So, here, I'll let you guys can stay here and enjoy the view there. I'll be right back. pretty modern facilities here, you know? Let me show you. You got your infrared water soap right here. I mean, pretty good stuff. Pretty modern. Plenty of towels, even after a whole game. Still got paper towels left. I mean, that's pretty good. There you go. See, you still got paper towels left. That's me. Okay. Hand sanitizer, everything. It's clean. It's not gross. And it's kind of dirty, but I mean, you know, relatively speaking, clean. Let's see. What other comments do we have?
You're on. Can you wait there?
Christmas Day is away, right? Yep. Christmas Day game is in Phoenix. Do you get access if they win a championship? Yeah, I don't think I will. Have you ever seen any of the players like outside? Oh yeah, actually I have. Like just walking on the street. You used to see Eric Pascal all the time. So some of the guys live around here. Not all of them. But I haven't seen anybody in a long time. Where's the trophy area? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I wonder if you can Google it. There's a Mercedes. Wow, look at that thing. It's a big car. Okay, make sure I didn't forget any. Make sure I got my keys. Hold up. Get my keys out. It's so nice out there. I mean, look at this Thrive City. What a great idea. Whoever came up with Thrive City deserves a raise. All right. Got my keys. Oh. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask. See, this is my 49ers lanyard. Did we win? I have no idea. I have no idea what happened with the Niners tonight. Somebody tell me. Did we win that game against Tennessee or not? I don't even know. I'm so dedicated. They're gonna play the games on TV outside. Yeah, I think they will. We lost, oh my God. 20-17, that would have clinched, huh? Damn it. Oh, well. Well. See you later, Chase. Like in a week. It's just so nice here, like. I love it. It's not that cold. I would say it's 50 degrees right now. Let's see. Oh, I don't know Curry's address, but he lives in Atherton, I think. Do any of the guys in San Jose? Oh, nah, that's too far. Oh. No, Steph, Draymond, and Klay, they moved to San Francisco. Klay, though, still has a residence in Oakland, and I think he has a house in Tiburon, and he takes the boat here sometimes. Would you like Memphis as a first round playoff? I don't think they're gonna be a first round, right? Because they're, I guess, 4 through 10. Some live chat tonight that the 4th spot through the 10th spot are all kind of ups for grabs. Oh, sorry about that. Look at Chase, spaceship. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, UCSF. Lots of UCSF buildings here. Tons and tons. Center for Vision. Ooh, I'm gonna move. Some dude over there. Hot in May. Nah, San Francisco doesn't really get all that hot because of the fog. Are you walking home? No, I'm walking to my car, which is parked about 3 or 4 blocks away, because all the parking near Chase is very expensive. So I'd rather just walk a little bit and have free parking. From India. Oh, hey, India. Oh, I don't think I can arrange anything. Yeah, Steph does live kind of far, but it is relative. Like, he has a fast car, so I can get him home. But no, usually home games, Steph will take the van, like the Mercedes family van, which is a safe car, and he has a driver, will drive the whole family back home safely, slowly and safely. All right, cool. Coming down in May for the playoffs. All right, well, I think we're done here. Appreciate you guys coming on board. As usual, it always is a lot of fun for me, even if it's just, 46 of you guys. So, yeah, I mean, you can meet me at an arena. There's another kid, William. William met me in Philly. That's where he's from. I actually met his parents at the arena. So yeah. Christmas Day, going live from Phoenix. Ooh-wee. I can't wait, baby. But I can't really go live for that long because ABC is gonna own those rights to do anything live from the arena, so I can only go like right at the beginning. Like, I'll just go ahead and go live with Jonathan Kuminga and Moody. Maybe it'll be Jeff Doughton and Quindary Witherspoon, like it was today. Then it was JK and Moody. So you won't get to see a whole lot, but at least you'll get to see the inside. And it'll be quiet at that moment in time. For everything else, you'll have to just check the channel and I'll upload as fast as I can, like Steph's pregame, because it's gonna be rocking. See how much. Didn't see that one. What'd you say? Oh, how much are courtside seats? No idea. Probably a few $1,000s. All right, guys, thanks. See you from Phoenix in like what? 24 hours, 36 hours or so? 36 hours. Take care. Appreciate you all.